Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. Today we are starting a new show. I figured, I was only going 2 shows right now and one of them's on a set day of the week, so there's a lot of empty space during the week. So I figured I'd add another show in, just 3, so 3 total. This one is called The Queen's Gambit. It's a limited series, so I don't think I have to worry about like a second season coming later. From what I know, Queen's Gambit, the Queen's Gambit is about a fictional chess player, played by Anya Taylor-Joy. She's been in some stuff recently, like New Mutants. She was pretty good in that. She's also in Split. I think she was in The Witch. So she's a pretty good actress. I think I'll enjoy whatever performance she puts forth. Hopefully, not sure. I don't know anything really about chess at all. I know like the overall goal is to get the opponent's like king and knock it down, and but I don't know like the intricacies of like what can you do, what can't you do in chess. So some of that might be lost on me, but hopefully I'll be able to make it through. But yeah, I chose the Queen's Gambit because I wanted to add another show, and this is currently like the #1 show on Netflix according to their front page. So that was the entire reason I added Outer Banks into the lineup that one time, is because it was at the time it was the #1 show on Netflix. So and I looked on YouTube. I didn't see a whole lot of people reacting to this show, so I figured why not. This may get 20 views on a video, but we'll see what happens. You never know until you upload it, I guess. So I think that's all I have to say. Before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video and please consider subscribing. That means so much to me. I'm probably, not probably, I will have full-length reactions for this show available within a few days after a video goes live on Patreon. So if you want to go down there, you just sync up your own copy and you can watch along with me. That will be linked in the description. But otherwise, let's get into the Queen's Gambit, shall we? Is she an addict? Probably. Hello, little girl. How are you today? Okay, so she's like straight famous right now. What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, not a press conference. Chess match. Interesting. Is this a pretty big chess match? Ooh, flashback. Let's go. Oh, never mind.
What are we supposed to do with her? Sending someone.
So she's an orphan. Ooh. That is death. Why are they on? Is that that's a one-way bridge? Not enough room for 2 cars? So she's going to an orphanage. Got it.
Mr. Ferguson, this is Elizabeth Harmon.
You're all a bunch of fucking cocksuckers!
Nice. Jolene. Starting off hot with the new girl. Yikes, bra right by the toilet?
Elizabeth, you're going to find a much different life here.
Is
A better
she?
one than you might have had. And I'm sure that
A better
you and I
one?
are going to be
That's
friends.
debatable. Bruh. Why?
What's the last thing they said to you before they died? I ask everybody that. We use some really fun answers.
That's horrible.
I don't remember.
Bruh, she did it on purpose?
Someday you might. If you do,
Did the mom crash on purpose? Don't put the cup back. That's how you get sick. That's how coronavirus spreads. Okay, so they just like drug these kids up. Ooh, that's not good. You don't want to touch that. This kid's like 30 pounds and you're dosing her up with, you know, drugs to keep her docile? You kidding me? Does the new girl get the bed by the toilet every time? Because that would suck.
Whatever this is, whatever you're doing, it's nuts. Even for you.
I don't expect you to understand it.
What I understand is you're not taking care of yourself.
What are those? More pills? What are they? Okay, so her mom
Isn't it beautiful?
seemingly maybe has some mental
Oh, you think I
illness of some sort.
happy here? This is where she belongs.
You honestly
And they're-
believe our daughter belongs in a trailer in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, she's running from the husband for some reason.
And she doesn't like being called Lizzie.
Once I drive away, I'm not coming back.
So he's at least like seemingly trying to be part of the situation, and the mom doesn't want him to be there. Is what I'm getting. I could be wrong.
Miss Harmon, finished already?
She hasn't even started, bruh. Actually, no, she's smart. So she'd probably ace that thing.
Why don't you take the erasers down to the basement and clean them?
Give her work to do because she's smarter than the rest of these kids? Okay, so she's gonna play chess with this old dude? Is that what's going down? Is he playing against himself? She gonna start seeing things in the shadows? She just sees chess. That's her passion. Has she already developed a love of chess so far? Or is this just starting?
Most of us are like us. Been here a long time. Nobody's gonna come for us now. We're too old.
That's rough. No one wants to adopt the older ones. Or, I guess in the 50s, the black ones. That sucks for them.
I want to know what that is you're playing.
It's called chess.
Will you teach me?
I don't play strangers.
Well, then don't be strangers. Become friends with her. And then she'll cook you in chess, bruh. Dang, that's solidified to a chessboard real quick. What is that? Oh, got it. It's just upside down chess piece. That's nifty.
Sometimes I skip a day, or a bunch of days, then take 2 or 3.
Dude, that's not good.
I like the way it feels.
I bet you do.
Girls do not play chess.
Yo. Dude, she'll destroy you in chess.
That one moves up and down, or back and forth, all the way if there's space to move in. But that one can only go up. That tall one can go any way it wants.
Smart. Alright, let her sit down and play a
And
game.
This one? Let's play a game. I play white.
Lit.
Now or never.
What if she was just immediately good?
Show me.
Not today.
Today's just about beating you. As you about to get straight turned up in your sleep. That's like a bunch of pills. You're gonna overdose. So she's gonna like perfect her chess craft while she's just blitzed. She's gonna just play chess games.
It's called the Scholar's Mate.
Alright, so she's already perfected the Scholar's Mate while she's high. That's pretty cool. I like how they're doing this.
You resign now.
Resign?
That's right, child. When you lose the queen that way, you resign.
Why?
No.
Yes. It's an honor roll. It's sportsmanship.
I want to finish.
No.
You've got to finish.
No.
Why? Screw
Lost.
sportsmanship.
Please.
The game's not over.
Game is over.
You cocksucker.
That's not the result. Come on now. I mean, I don't agree with having to forfeit the game because you lost your queen. Yeah, he's not gonna let you play chess when you call him names. Bruh. He ain't trying to play chess with you. You called him a cocksucker.
Jolene,
What do you want?
I want to know what a cocksucker is.
No, you don't. You don't. You do not want to know what that is.
You're mad.
I'm not mad.
I'd be mad if some little girl beat me in chess. Not because she's a girl, just because she's little. I'd be like, bro, I've been playing this game for how long? You picked it up in like a week? I'd be pissed. I'd be so mad at myself. I'd be like, dang it. She's not going to want to get adopted just so she can keep playing chess with this man. She's going to get addicted to these pills, bro.
The Queen's Gambit.
Ooh. Roll credits. That's going to be her favorite one.
Modern chess openings?
Yeah, teaches you how to play, bro.
It's the best book for you.
Am I good enough now?
Yeah.
How old are you?
9?
9.
9 years old.
Let's go, bro.
I'll be 10 in November.
You learned all that in like
Tell you the truth,
3
child.
weeks, which took him like 30 years.
You're astounding.
Nobody heard it.
Would you like to play me a game?
Interesting. Setting her up to play with the big boys.
That's made in 3.
She's just gonna play for him. Be like, this is how you lose, bro.
I brought you a present.
That's weird. But
Go ahead.
depending on what it is, let's see.
Well,
Interesting.
Thank you very much. Do you want another game?
That's this guy's a little weird, but she has to pretend to like his doll so she could play chess with him. Yeah, what's up, trash? That's so funny. She's like, I don't want this crap. I just want to play chess, bro.
we have a dozen members, and I was suggesting to Mrs. Deerdorf that you come along and play all of them in a simultaneous,
You know what?
at the same time.
That's a
We like to give our
Okay.
girls a chance for experience outside. What do you say, Elizabeth? Do you want to play chess at the high school?
yeah. She wants to go cook some kids in chess.
I'd like to.
As long as he doesn't give her any more dolls, she's probably stoked about it.
Mr. Gans and,
Where are the green ones?
You don't get them anymore.
There they are, right behind you.
I know where they are, Harmon.
Why not?
I'm not gonna give you any. New state law. No more tranquilizers for kids. Go figure.
Harmon.
Go thou further off.
They don't want to play her, I guess. At least that guy doesn't. She's just standing in the middle of the room like, what's up? Like Thanos, just waiting to destroy these guys. Is she doing the same move on all of them?
What surprised me was how bad they played.
She just destroys everybody. That's so funny.
Charles Levy, he was supposed to be the best. I had his pieces tied up in 15 moves. I mated him in 6 more with a knight-rook combination.
Straight annihilating everybody here.
Mr. Gans told me I beat them all in 1 hour and 20 minutes. It felt good.
Yep. She's about to pull some elaborate heist. She's gonna steal the janitor's keys and just take that entire jar. She'll hide it down here in the basement. Let the heist commence. So you're definitely gonna get caught, right? Is she gonna be like caught and barred from playing chess forever? She's gonna drop it, isn't she? Frick, and it's gonna break everywhere. She just straight up eats it like cake. She's about to overdose on those pills. She just takes the entire thing. Bruh.
Mama?
Yeah, she's about to... Yeah. She had way too many. That's the end of the episode. Good God. That was actually so good. Like, that was such a good first episode. Surprisingly not a lot of Anya Taylor-Joy in this episode, just at the beginning. So I'm guessing at the beginning, you know, didn't know what those pills were. It's the green pills that she stole from her orphanage. She is in Paris, 1967, as like a regular person, like an older person, late for a competition. Presumably like a fairly big competition because there's lots of people there with cameras. But other than that, the entire episode is like her backstory of how she got into the orphanage and then how she learned to play chess. So, her mom was like a math professor, somewhere and was possibly had some sort of mental illness or something and was not taking her pills and was running from the husband and just not wanting him to be part of their life. And no one, can't talk at all. I'm not sure why specifically, if there was other issues beyond that. Maybe he just wanted her to take her pills and she was not about that life. But at some point, she crashes their car on this bridge, road, the road of the bridge, whatever. And I think she might have done it on purpose, because Jolene asked, like, what was the last thing your parents said to you before they died? She said, close your eyes, and she was crying. So she either, like, if it was an accident and she was surprised by this situation, she would not have had time to say that or be sad about it. So I'm pretty sure the mother crashed the car on purpose, with the intent to probably kill both of them, but Beth survived and is now an orphan. She goes to the orphanage, and everyone here just straight sucks, except for the janitor. Fergie's cool. Ferguson. I'm gonna call him Fergie. Get a Fergie. Fergalicious death. Yeah, so she gets the worst bed. She gets the bed by the toilet, so that sucks. The food, not great. I mean, it's an orphanage, so they probably don't get a ton of money. She's super good at math, so she gets to go clean the erasers, and she sees the janitor down there just playing chess, because he is an old man and that's what he does. And she's fascinated by this game. And meanwhile, like, while she's fascinated, she's trying to, how do I say it? She's trying to, like, find something to occupy her mind, at least at night, because she seems to not want to, she probably doesn't want to think about her dead family, if that makes sense. I mean, she's probably a little weird to begin with. If maybe she inherited some form of mental illness from her mom, or maybe that was just a factor of, when you grow up in that type of household, when, your parent isn't taking care of themselves, you tend to develop some similar traits. But so she's wanting to play chess with this old man, and at first he's like, nah, fam, girls don't play chess. But then she demonstrates her knowledge, a little bit of chess, and he's like, all right, fine, we can play a little bit. Meanwhile, like, she's so good because she's not just playing with him, she's also playing on the ceiling while she's high at night, and is just like memorizing all these moves. She's like, I am a genius. Like, learn everything. And she just starts destroying this old man. Like, he's getting thoroughly dominated. And then he's like, you know what? Fine, you're good enough to be the white pieces now. And here's a book on chess. I'm gonna teach you everything I know, because you're legitimately a prodigy here. Like, you're so freaking good. And she's just having a grand old time. She's having a fun time playing chess and getting high. But some things that she's probably not good. She's getting addicted to these pills, and she is learning what a cocksucker is. Hopefully she doesn't get involved with those older boys that were kissing girls outside the orphanage, because she's like 9, 10, and they looked like they were 17, 18. Probably not good for her to get involved with them. So she's so good that the janitor brings in his buddy from his local chess club, who also runs a high school chess club, and is like, yo, play this girl. See how good she is. She annihilates this man, and then he's like, here, take this doll. It's like, dude, I understand maybe you wanted her to like you a little bit. Hopefully you're not a creeper. But I don't know about that move. I mean, she is 9, so maybe like, hey, he thought this is what a 9-year-old girl would want. So he brings her a doll, and she's like, what the frick is this? I don't want this. But her bud, the janitor's like, dude, just pretend you like it, so he continues to play chess with you. So she's like, oh, it's great. Yeah, hopefully he's not a creeper, though. That would suck. But she beats them both at the same time fairly handily. And he's like, do you want to play chess against my chess club? And she's like, sick, let's do that. Walks upstairs, chucks the doll. That was so funny. I loved that. She's like, screw this stupid doll. But yeah, this high school teacher is like, you want to come to the high school and play chess against all of my people at once and see if you can win. Because, you know, that's obviously what you do when you're really good at chess, is you play anywhere from 2 to 100 people at one time. But at the same time, the new state law comes in where they can't give children trank pills or whatever, which was probably a good rule to have from the outset. You should have had that rule of don't give these little kids drugs. But she at this point, she had already developed like a bad habit of taking like 3-4 of these at a time. Like, she's already borderline about to get she's borderline about to OD. And you know, she's experiencing some withdrawal symptoms before she goes to play these kids. She gets some from Jolene, luckily, but she's just like so dependent on these. Goes in to this chess club, annihilates everybody there, beats all 12 of them in an hour and 20 minutes, like makes them look stupid. She's talking mad trash when she's back at the place too. She's like, yo, all these kids suck. I cooked their butts, like they're trash. You know, teacher said I'm the best chess player alive. While she's chowing down on chocolate. Like, she destroyed these kids. And, you know, if this was continuing to be the case, like, my guess is she would just continue to move on. But from the preview trailer, it looks like she just joins, at some point, she joins a random chess tournament and no one knows who she is. So I'm guessing due to the events at the end of the episode that she's no longer allowed to have free time or do whatever, because she ODs. But yeah, so she's no longer allowed to have pills. None of them are. But she's addicted to these pills, so she's about to pull off this elaborate heist. Not elaborate, really. But while they're watching some movie about ancient Roman times and Jesus and the emperor and all that jazz, she steals a screwdriver from downstairs. That's step one. They're going to be like, how'd you get in there? Screwdriver. So she's not going to be allowed to go downstairs and play chess with the mans down there. He could maybe come upstairs and play with her, but he's not going to disrupt his day like that. Come on now. So she's not going to be allowed to go down there ever again. I mean, she was already told she couldn't go down there anyway. But she gets in there, you know, expecting, you know, maybe she'll take a bunch, put them in her pockets, you know, sneak out of there. She's got some later. And then maybe at a different point she can pull off the same said heist, get some more. But no, as soon as she gets this jug, takes a handful and shoves them all in her face. It's like, yo, you just put like 30 pills in your mouth at once. Like, you are insane. Puts like 50 more in her pockets, and she's like, all right, I'm good to go. She's leaving, turns back, gets even more. And it's like, she is literally about to die. She gets caught by everyone. Everyone's like, yo, you're stealing pills. And then she just drops off the chair because she just overdosed. They're going to have to rush her to the hospital like ASAP. But, you know, that's my guess is there's going to be some pretty strict sanctions coming down on her, like not being allowed to play chess at all, which maybe sets up in the future her just randomly joining a chess tournament and no one knowing who she is. Because from what I can tell, like, if she was already this good and this like famous at chess through like a few weeks with playing chess at this orphanage, her like trajectory for famousness would just be like, phew. So something had to happen where she's no longer allowed to play chess, is what I'm guessing. I don't know that though. I'm just going based off of the little like 30-second trailer that shows before you actually watch the show. But overall, this was really good. I liked the first episode. There's only 5 episodes. So this should be able to get through this fairly quickly before shows like The Expanse comes back and WandaVision, things like that. Either way, I'm really excited. This is a really, really good show. Hopefully you guys like watching this show as well. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, head down to my Patreon, linked in the description. Typically, I should have the full-length reaction within a week of this video going live, so ideally that's the case. I'm catching up on some of the old shows, getting full-lengths up on that, but I'm also trying to get full-lengths of like Haunting of Bly Manor and The Mandalorian to be up on YouTube. I might have to upload them to Vimeo, but when it's on Patreon, you won't notice. But that's if you're interested in that. But otherwise, I think that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought down below of this first episode of the whole series. If you've watched it all, did you enjoy it all? If you've only watched the first episode, what do you think so far? I know this is not a real chess person. Like Beth is she's not a real person from what I know. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. And I will catch you next time. Peace.